Today I harvested my first potato plant, just kind of by accident, but my very first harvest. It all started when I was watering. I know, some of you are saying, but Cassandra, what about that plant back there? That is the very next thing I will get on this afternoon. I started by cutting the stem level with the soil. While preparing the planter for a new occupant, I noticed these little teeny potatoes. They're small, but I grew them all from one seed potato. My other potato plants are doing very well. Now back to the originally scheduled program, planting this yellow pear tomato. A straggler potato. I supplemented the soil with bone meal and worm castings. I've been rooting this for well over a month. I top everything with mulch. Alaska fish fertilizer. Plant has been added to the forest. They are so tiny. I think this wonky looking one was the seed potato. Guess what? I grew those. That poor little potato plant was working hard. I'll have to pay closer attention. I'm going to be putting tulle over every plant that I can. Look at these two pepper plants. The one under the tulle is beautiful. The leaves are really nice. All the new leaves are beautiful. Look at this one. It's just like Swiss cheese. And now to start planting these bare root strawberry plants. I've got them soaking and we'll let them sit for a few hours. I should get 2 to 3 different harvests from these roots. Looking forward to it. On the back patio, going through my little crafts, I would like a light piece of tulle to reinforce the inside of my planter here so that soil doesn't just start pouring out when I water. Now over here we're gonna get our soil, and this is soil that's been sitting here for a while. It's I water it, I fertilize it. I do everything that I do to the other soil so that I can use it in plantings. I use water bottles in hanging planters like this to make sure that I'm getting the core watered. This bottle has slits along the bottom and the sides, and it has a hole in the top. I'll bury it in the middle of the plant, and when I'm watering it regularly, I can also fill up this little reservoir. I don't know what that flourish was about, but I really do enjoy my garden. And here it is, buried to the top. More mulch, always mulch. Now you see why I go through 2 bricks a month. There are 10 openings in this planter, three sets of 3 and 1 at the bottom. I put a twist tie on top to just help stabilize the soil. And all I'm doing here is just pressing the roots into these little holes. I have to open up the tool and with a little care, push the roots through such that the crown stays level with the side of the planter, but the roots are inside and are able to move around and stretch out. One of the reasons I like gardening is it's just such a nice, quiet time for me and my plants. Here I'm putting in the roots and I'm sort of stretching them out on the inside so that they can start to perk up and find their way and make their own root systems in there. There's 1 root per hole. And it's a nice quiet task. This lovely hanger is a Dollar Tree find. For right now, these strawberries will hang here in this nice sunny spot over the potatoes next to the peppers. If they don't flourish there, we'll move them. Thank you so much for visiting my garden.